is our college captain, Sandhu, who is an accomplished athlete and has earned numerous accolades in sport. He is a seasoned golfer and a state-level hockey player. In 2023, he was honored with both the Best Athlete and Sportsman of the Year award. Beyond his sporting achievements, he is an eloquent orator and excels academically. Sandhu is a true inspiration to his peers and juniors in school. Exceptional leadership as Deputy Director General. He is a gifted musician, a lead singer and a keyboard player in the school band. He is also a first degree black belt accomplished photographer. College Prefect Peter Michael Kalko, a talented keyboardist in the same college band. Though naturally reserved, Peter possesses exceptional oratory skills. Player, a formidable swimmer, he is blessed with a distinctive artistic vision. He possesses a rare accomplished indoor sports person. He has represented SEM at regional, who is an exceptional volleyball player with a natural talent for sports. The student, a budding poet, recognized for his commitment to learning and enthusiasm for serves as an exemplary role model for his peers. Navya has the house captain Bhamroop Singh, known for his impeccable manners and fondness for nation, management and organization. Given a task, he has the ability to carry it forward with grace. Translates to fight the good fight in English. It originates interested in reflecting the grandeur and legacy of the institution. The Gothic-inspired design of the main building showcases intricate detailing, high ceilings, and a majestic facade.
Illustrating the members of each house to this procession, the high-energy event choreographed on powerful beats. This parade symbolizes their coordination, perfection, and will to move together. Starting with the house of Dressed in Blue comes in Gandhi, which carries the motto Act Manfully, with the house masters Mr. R. Bhatt and Mr. N.S. Bisht, and the vice captain Aruna Gangola. He is a sportsman with a brilliant mind, known for his wholehearted anticipation in all activities and his unwavering commitment to giving his best in everything he undertakes. In 2023, he was a proud member of the Under-14 football team, representing the school with energy and dedication. He also serves as an ambassador of the school and is an active member of the social justice, where he contributes meaningfully to discussions and initiatives. With a well-rounded personality and commendable sense of responsibility, he continues to inspire those around him. The Gandhi House displays calm, discipline, and silent power, marching with dignity and poise. Their perfection speaks louder than words as they move in harmony like a well-rehearsed symphony. Each step reflects inner strength and values of truth, peace, and self-control. The Gandhi House at St. Joseph's College is named after Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the Indian nation, who led India to independence through non-violent resistance. Gandhi's philosophy of truth and non-violence and equality continues to inspire people worldwide. This house system reflects the Institute's values and leadership, service and social responsibility. Dressed in red, the House of Decor, which carries the motto Onwards and Upwards, with the house masters Mr. S. Banerjee and Mr. H. Gupta, and the vice captain Siddharth Bhatt, a diligent and sincere student. He has valued member of the school community for past 3 years, demonstrating remarkable progress both in academics and co-curricular activities. An accomplished sportsman, he has represented the school in cricket for 2 consecutive years, including the under-14 district level, where his skill and determination have shone through. Equally talented in music, he plays the tabla and the harmonium with finesse and dedication, captivating audiences with his performances. The Tagore House marches with fierce spirit and unmatched grace, reflecting the house color red, a symbol of energy and passion. With synchronized steps and focused minds, they embody creative strength and pride in every movement. His sharp tone and steady pace shows the hard work and unity that defines Tagore House. The Tagore House at the St. Joseph's College is named after Rabindranath Tagore, the renowned poet, writer and philosopher from India. This house at St. Joseph's College reflects the institution's commitment to honoring individuals who have made significant contributions to society, fostering a sense of pride and identity among students. Dressed in green, the House of Fun, which carries the motto, ever to excel, with the house masters, Mr. M. Tiwari and Mr. P. Roy, and the vice captain, Arnav Shah Gangola, a dedicated and versatile student. He has excelled in representing the school through diverse achievements in sports, leadership, and a community engagement. He has proudly represented the school at national level player, reflecting his deep commitment to shared values and community. In sports, he has demonstrated skills and dedication to several football tournaments and competed at the state level with lawn tennis and basketball. The Pump House marches with vigor of progress and pride. Steady and confident like growth they symbolize. Their flawless formation showcases dedication and teamwork. With heads held high, they move forward as a united force, radiating energy and ambition. The Pant House is named after the Pant family. Dressed in yellow, the House of Nehru, which carries the motto, faithfully and brave. With the house masters, Mr. S. Rotela and Mr. J. Nath, and the vice captain, Mani Chaudhary. Mani Chaudhary joined St. Joseph's College in 2018 and has grown into a remarkable sportsman, representing the school at the regional level in cricket, basketball and football for 2 consecutive years. In addition to his accomplishments on the field, he has a national talent for swimming. A dedicated student, he performs well academically and has active among students. Dressed in green, the House of Fun, which carries the motto, ever to excel, and dedicated in several football tournaments and competed at the state level. Formation showcases dedication and teamwork, with heads held high. Dressed in yellow, the House of Nehru, which carries the Mani Chaudhary. Mani Chaudhary joined St. Joseph's College in 2018 and has grown into a remarkable sportsman, known for his discipline and focus. He sets a commendable example for the Nehru House at St. Joseph's College is named after Jawaharlal Nehru, his school benchmark. He stated that the school authority had decided to change the previous names of the dash. Starting with each division that is divided into 7 groups: O, A, B, C, D, and F, according to
us with their flawless drill performance today. You were rock stars, boys. represents resilience, endurance, and a connection to the land they protect. coin signifies focus your attention on the settle of the field. There we have Major Dhyanchand, also known as the magician of hockey. There is Bilka Singh, Vivendra Singh, a silver medalist in boxing at the Olympics. Followed by Neeraj Chopra, called the golden boy of javelin.
जैसा कोई नहीं है, 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती। सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम।
my steel. The master of my steel. I was broken from a young age, took my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the people that look at me, took at me, shook at me, killing me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message, from the pain, speaking my blessing, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
of this morning, the prize distribution ceremony, it is only fitting that we now take a moment to introduce and honor the distinguished individual who graces us as a chief guest today. Air Vice Marshal Neeraj Nainwal, AVSM VSM, is not only a towering figure in the Indian Air Force, but also one of the St. Louis College Nainital's most accomplished alumni. A name that fills every Sembian with pride. A proud member of the ICC batch of 1981, Air Vice Marshal Nainwal was the topper of his batch, a mark of brilliance that would go on to define his future journey. He completed his post-graduation in electrical and electronics engineering from the prestigious BITS Pilani, and in September 1988, he joined the Indian Air Force as an aeronautical engineer. In a career spanning over 3.5 decades, he held several key appointments that showcased his exceptional leadership and technical acumen. These include Senior Engineering Officer of Frontline Fighter Aircraft Squadron, Chief Engineering Officer of Premium Fighter Aircraft Operating Base, Director in Digitalization at Air Headquarters. Distinguished service of the highest order, he was conferred the Atil Vishisht Seva Medal on 26 January 2024. Air Vice Marshal Neeraj Nainwal retired on the 31st of October 2024 and now resides in Dehradun. He is accompanied in life by his gracious wife, Mrs. Rashmi Nainwal, a homemaker, and together they are blessed with 2 accomplished daughters, both of whom are successful professionals. Jai Hind, everyone. How's the Josh? How's the Josh? How's the Josh? Good, great, lovely. Respected principal, Brother General, esteemed faculty, parents, and dear young bright students of SEM, a very good morning to all of you. And I promise I'm going to give you a very short speech because I remember what it felt like standing out in the hot sun after spending more than 2.5 hours on the ground. I know you're very keen to meet your parents and meet your loved ones, so I'll make it very, very short. At the outset, I would like to thank the principal for inviting me here today and to preside over this event. I'm fully honored and privileged to come back to my alma mater, not just as a chief guest, but also as someone who has played on this very field, walked the same corridors, cheered from the stands, and learned my life's early lessons right here in SEM. I spent 5 wonderful years here, and today I represent the entire class of ICC batch of 1981. I was a day scholar, but during the time when I was studying here, my father was posted at Rajbhavan Nainital as OSD to governor. So if you see from the swimming pool, you can see a house right next to the wall. That is where me and my brothers and my family stayed. We used to scale the wall using a ladder and jump into the stool. So I still remember the stool used to get over at 5 minutes to 3. And 3:30 sharp, we were again on the grounds in our sports day. Today, while conversing with the principal, he asked me if I was a good athlete. And my answer was no. I was an average athlete, but I ensured that I participated in every event which happened in the school. And that is what matters. As a former Air Force officer, I've had the privilege of serving the nation with pride. And I must tell you, there are a lot of virtues like discipline, courage, teamwork, coordination, giving it your best shot always. Those were the virtues which were first instilled in me at SEM through events like this very sports day. And these are the virtues which helped me in my career and shaped my career and helped me in achieving whatever I could. Coming to today's day, I don't have words. A fabulous performance on the field. My compliments to each and every one of you for putting up such a wonderful show of sports as well as drill. Every race which we witnessed was very, very closely contested. The kind of josh and enthusiasm which was there was really very, very heartening. The drills were exceptional, right from the ribbon drill, you had the sari drill, you had the disc drill. Okay, but what took the cake for me was the tribute which you gave to the soldiers. And today, as a veteran Air Force officer, on behalf of lakhs of veterans of the Indian Armed Forces and those who are still in active service, I thank you guys for this tribute from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. We are proud of you. I would also like to compliment the principal, all the coaches, the teachers and the support staff. I am sure they worked tirelessly behind the scenes and guided you and made this event a great success today. And I now request the audience to kindly give a huge round of applause to the students, the principal, the teachers, the coaches and the sports staff. Thank you. My heartiest congratulations to all the medal winners today, and I wish you many more laurels and accolades in future. I would also like to congratulate all the participants. Like I said, it is more important to participate. For me, all of you are winners today. So sports is not always about winning medals and coming first. There are a lot of things which you learn on the sports ground which no textbook can ever teach you. That those lessons of perseverance, courage, the grace to lose with dignity, and the strength to rise again. These are the lessons which will take you farther in life than any medal or any trophy ever would. On that note, I would like to thank you and compliment you again for a wonderful show which was put up today, and you made us proud. It was very nostalgic for me, and it has brought back a lot of good memories of my childhood spent here at STEM. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the principal, all the teachers and support staff of STEM for nurturing the new generation of India and converting them into future leaders, future thinkers and good citizens. I wish you all the very best and a bright and a healthy future. One last thing before I sign off, I requested the principal if I could announce some extra holidays. And despite the tight schedule, he has kindly consented to grant one additional holiday. Thank you so much, and Jai Hind.
Guests, parents, teachers, ex-students, and my very dear students. First and foremost, I place on record our heartfelt gratitude and support for our armed forces. Their selfless sacrifice each day is what makes occasions like this possible. As we come to the end of our 2025 Sports Day celebrations, I am filled with pride and joy witnessing the talent and sportsmanship of each of our students. This event is a testament to the hard work, dedication and teamwork that defines SEM. Air Vice Marshal Neeraj Nehwal, as former student, I'm sure you will testify to this. Thank you for taking the time, sir, to join us. Your presence at your own alma mater honors us, and we value your insights and words of encouragement. Thank you, principals and guests, for your presence today. It's a great source of encouragement to us. Thank you very especially all the parents who have come today for all your cooperation and continued support. To you, my dear students, I congratulate each and every one of you for taking part, and the spirit, your energy and dedication are truly inspiring. You made us proud by your outstanding achievement. As I look back on the past year, I'm reminded of the countless memories we have created, the challenges we have overcome, and the progress we have made. I've had the privilege of witnessing our students grow, learn, and thrive. To you, my dear students, as I say goodbye to you, as I move to Shillong, continue to strive for excellence. Be kind to one another and never stop learning. Your potential is limitless, and I have no doubt that each one of you here will make a positive impact in school, at home, and in society. Mr. Amit Taylor, Mr. Knight, Mr. Nikhil, thank you for your hard work, effort, and dedication. It has borne fruit today in the lovely drill display that we saw. Students, please give all the teachers a big round of applause.
It's perched on Annie's lovely lake, and our dads were there all for a century and more. 'Tis known as the home of the true and bold. For a century and more, 'tis known as the home of the true and bold. Was called at first the good old Sam, and later SJC. And here a place cannot be found, at least for you and me. Its boys are hard to beat, my friend, in classroom with no fame. Their motto down the years has been, make sure to play the game. Their motto down the years has been, make sure to play the game. And here's to the boys of SJC, to a children every man. And pass the word to those who come, give the motto of the clan. And down the years to fight life's fight, to fight it cleanly. Among the boys who have kept the bridge at dear old SJC. Among the boys who have kept the bridge at dear old SJC.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।